Angelina Jolie, Zoe Saldaña, Zendaya, and more, every 2025 Oscars episode of the Awardist podcast. The 2025 Oscar race kicked off at the Cannes Film Festival with the premieres of Anora, Emilia Pérez, and The Substance, and really picked up with the fall festival debuts of Maria, Conclave, Nightbitch, The Piano Lesson, and more. Many of this year's contenders have sat down to chat with the Awardist podcast for in-depth conversations about their movies and characters, including Zendaya, Challengers, Baker and Mikey Madison, Anora, Kate Winslet, Lee, Danielle, Deadwyler, and Malcolm Washington, The Piano Lesson, Angelina Jolie and Pablo, Larraín, Maria, Amy Adams, Nightbitch, and Karla Sofía Gascón, Zoe Saldaña, and Selena Gomez, Emilia Pérez. Below, you can listen to each episode of the 2024 Oscars season of the Awardist podcast. And be sure to check back as new episodes go live every Thursday. Nightbitch star Amy Adams looks back with Awardist host Garrett Hall on her 6 Oscar nominations and her first big role in Drop Dead Gorgeous, and does a deep dive into her new movie, playing a mother who craves more from her mundane life. Plus, EW editor-in-chief Patrick Gomez joins Garrett to discuss a glaring omission from the 2025 Oscars shortlists, the Critics' Choice Awards nominations, the SAG Awards season celebration, and more. Angelina Jolie and Pablo, Larraín, Maria, Gerald Jerome, and William Goldenberg, Unstoppable. Angelina Jolie thought her acting days were probably behind her until Pablo Larraín offered her Maria. Those two sit down with Awardist host Garrett Hall to discuss the Maria Callas film. Plus, Unstoppable star Gerald Jerome and director William Goldenberg chat with Garrett about that inspiring sports and family drama. And EW's senior writer Maureen Lee Lenker joins Garrett to chat about the Golden Globe nominations and National Board of Review winners. Amy Poehler and Kelsey Mann, Inside Out 2, Jude Law and Nicholas Hoult, The Order. What do the Gotham Awards wins mean for Nickel Boys and its director Amel Ross? Did Coleman Domingo just get a vital boost in his campaign? Awardist host Garrett Hall and EW's Oscars expert Joey Nolfi analyze what those wins mean and predict what the big headline might be out of the Golden Globes nominations. Plus, Garrett chats with Amy Poehler and Kelsey Mann, the voice star and director of 2024's biggest movie, Inside Out 2, as well as The Order producer/star Jude Law and his co-star Nicholas Hoult. Paul Mescal, Gladiator 2, Danielle, Deadwyler, and Malcolm Washington, The Piano Lesson. Gladiator 2 star Paul Mescal sits down with Awardist host Garrett Hall to chat about his rise from indie darling to blockbuster star. Plus, The Piano Lesson director Malcolm Washington and Danielle, Deadwyler join Garrett at the Toronto International Film Festival to talk about the challenges of adapting a beloved August Wilson play to the screen. And EW editor-in-chief Patrick Gomez joins Garrett to talk about Wicked and Gladiator's Oscar chances, initial thoughts on Moana 2, and more. Karla Sofía Gascón, Zoe Saldaña, and Selena Gomez, Emilia Pérez. Karla Sofía Gascón, Zoe Saldaña, and Selena Gomez, the 3 women at the center of one of 2024's most inventive and fascinating movies, Emilia Pérez, join Awardist host Garrett Hall for an in-depth conversation about the musical crime drama. Plus, Garrett and EW's Oscars expert Joey Nolfi discuss the news of Conan O'Brien being tapped to host the 2025 Oscars and reveal the results of a poll of favorite past hosts. Plus, Garrett takes us inside this year's Governor's Awards, where Bond producers Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson, writer, director/philanthropist Richard Curtis, casting director Juliet Taylor, and the late Quincy Jones all received honorary Oscars. June Squibb, Thelma. Barry Keoghan, Bird. Is 2025 finally Beyoncé's year to win Best Album at the Grammys? Awardist host Garrett Hall and EW music editor Jason Lamphere break down the recent nominations, including Record and Album of the Year and Best New Artist, and how Sabrina Carpenter is eligible with her 6th studio album. Plus, Garrett chats with Thelma star June Squibb about becoming a leading lady in her 90s and doing her own stunts, and Bird star Barry Keoghan explains the connection to Saltburn in his new movie. Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and Sean Levy, Deadpool and Wolverine. Kate Winslet, Lee.